With that being said, you big dummies, you getting paid now.
Right.
Everybody now has an opportunity to pull up their chair and have a seat.
For the past year, we've seen Sheryl Swoopes repeatedly criticize Caitlin Clark with strange claims, saying she's a 25-year-old competing against teenagers, that her rookie season isn't impressive, and that no one wants to play with her.
Some of your peers, they will recognize, her game, but they won't recognize her impact.
Right.
How can you separate the two? It's kind of
hard, right? And I used, Jax, you're absolutely right. And I was like, come on, you big dummies.
Then, Cheryl Miller jumped into the conversation. The basketball legend and former Caitlin Clark coach didn't hold back on the All the Smoke podcast, calling Swoopes a big dummy and completely shutting down the false narratives. Miller's bold defense of Clark isn't just about setting the record straight, it also hints at something exciting about the future of the Indiana Fever, and fans are fired up. Ready to dive in? Let's go.
3-time Player of the Year, 2-time National Championship, 2-time Tournament MVP, first woman to dunk in an organized game, gold medalist. Thank you for making time. Welcome to the show, Cheryl Miller.
Before we get into everything Miller said, have you ever wondered why a basketball legend like Sheryl Swoopes seems so focused on tearing down the WNBA's biggest rising star? Let's take a closer look at Swoopes' ongoing criticism of Caitlin Clark, starting from her college days all the way through her rookie season.
Let's also talk about how much more experience that gives you over other players coming in, right? So people say, dang, like he or she's killing them, but you have a 25-year-old playing against a 20-year-old.
It all began when Swoopes started making wildly inaccurate claims about Clark's college career. One of her most shocking statements was that Clark was a 25-year-old playing against 20-year-olds at Iowa. The truth? Clark was 22, just like many other college seniors in their fourth year. When people pointed out the mistake, Swoopes backtracked, saying it was just an exaggeration related to COVID eligibility rules. But that excuse didn't hold up.
Caitlin Clark right now probably takes about 40 shots a game.
Carry on.
I know you like that.
Hell yeah.
I said that because when she comes to the league, regardless of what team she goes to that has vets on that team, she probably ain't gonna get 40 shots a game.
But Swoopes wasn't done yet. She then claimed that Clark took 40 shots per game, trying to paint her as a selfish volume shooter. The reality? Clark averaged just *22.7 shots per game. What makes this even more ironic is that Swoopes herself took *19.2 shots per game during her senior year, only 3 fewer than Clark. Talk about criticizing someone for something you did yourself. And when Clark was closing in on the all-time NCAA scoring record, Swoopes switched gears again, this time questioning whether the achievement was legitimate, implying Clark needed a 5th year to break it.
You asked me about Caitlin. If you're going to break a record, to me, if it's legitimate, you have to break that record in the same amount of time that player set it.
Okay.
Right? So if Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, well, Caitlin should have broke that record in 4 years. But because there's a COVID year and then there's another year, you know what I mean? So she's already had an extra year to break that record. So is it truly a broken record?
That claim was completely false. Clark broke the all-time NCAA scoring record in just 4 years, the same as countless other college players. Swoopes also ignored the fact that Clark could have used the extra year of COVID eligibility but chose not to. Then, as Clark entered the WNBA, Swoopes confidently predicted she wouldn't dominate. But once Clark started breaking rookie assist records and proving herself as one of the league's top playmakers, Swoopes suddenly went silent. The stats tell the real story. Clark wrapped up her rookie season averaging *19.2 points and a league-leading *8.4 assists per game *, proving the doubters wrong and earning *Rookie of the Year honors.
Didn't say she wouldn't be good. What I said was I didn't think Caitlin or Angel would come into the league and dominate immediately, which I don't think either of them did.
Respectfully, there is absolutely no way, even when we're trying to sit here and play semantics about dominating, there's no way that anyone could ever leave this season in saying that both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese didn't dominate. You would have to further explain what dominance means for you to not sit here and say that a player who is leading the league in assists while averaging 19 to 20 points didn't dominate that season.
Perhaps most telling was Swoopes' appearance on Angel Reese's podcast, where she continued undermining Clark while insisting she doesn't dislike her. A classic case of saying one thing while doing another.
I've known Cheryl since she was in college. I helped do her shoe deal with Nike in 1993, took her to her first SBs. I've known Cheryl, I've coached her, have a lot of respect for her. I called her when Caitlin was still playing at Iowa and she had just broken Maravich's record. And it was all over the place, as you and I have discussed, that there was this quote by Cheryl that said, Caitlin was, 25 years old. She was, 24 years old. She was a fifth-year senior. Right. She was taking 40 shots a game. Her records were illegitimate.
Perhaps the most revealing moment came when Swoopes appeared on Angel Reese's podcast. She continued to undermine Clark while insisting she had no personal issues with her, a classic case of saying one thing while doing another.
I got off the treadmill and I called her as a friend and I said, you can say whatever you want. You can have your own opinion about anybody, but you do have to get the statistics right. I mean, facts matter. And if you just get ahead of this and just say, hey, I made a mistake on my numbers, then this thing is over and everybody respects you for your opinion. And, you might like Boston. I might like the Yankees. It's okay to have difference of opinions. Well, she got upset with me on the phone. And I was like, Cheryl, I'm not doing anything to hurt you. I'm just sharing. We're talking. And so our relationship, it pretty much is not happening at this point. I tried to talk to her at the Final Four. Right. She didn't want to talk to me. My life's going to be good or great with or without Sheryl Swoopes in my life.
The basketball world started to take notice of this pattern. Eventually, Swoopes was pulled from broadcasting an Indiana Fever game and replaced by Nancy Lieberman, who didn't hold back in calling out the misinformation being spread about the rookie star.
Jax, you're absolutely right. And I was like, come on, you big dummies. Is she getting hyped? Yes. But she was in the backyard. She was putting in the same time, sometimes maybe more than you were.
Right.
I can't fault her for what she was given.
The basketball world had been waiting for someone with real credibility to step in and set the record straight on Caitlin Clark. That moment finally came when Cheryl Miller walked into the All the Smoke podcast studio, and she didn't hold back. When a true basketball legend, who's actually coached Clark, decides she's had enough of the nonsense, you get one of the most genuine and powerful defenses we've seen in women's basketball.
Look, as much as she was given, you can't tell me if that door would have swung the other way where she didn't live up to the hype.
Right.
Come on, folks are still waiting for her to fall.
Exactly.
Come on.
Yep.
So, with that being said, you big dummies, you getting paid.
Miller didn't just offer casual support for Clark, she came in with the kind of fire and precision that only a legend of her caliber could deliver. Her now viral response to critics like Swoopes said it all in just 2 words, ***, come on, you big dummies. ***, the studio erupted, but Miller wasn't done. She passionately defended Clark's work ethic, speaking as someone who's witnessed it firsthand. This wasn't just another talking head weighing in, this was ***, Cheryl Miller ***, one of the greatest to ever play the game, directly calling out the hypocrisy surrounding Clark. And she highlighted something the critics conveniently ignore.
You recently coached the WNBA All-Star game. You spent some time with Caitlin Clark.
Best coaching job ever.
Best coaching job
Best coaching job ever.
Being around Caitlin Clark, how was the experience for her? She's such a big star. I mean, the sky's the limit for her. To be around her, just talk about the type of person she is and how much she loves the game.
I'm going to be honest because it needs to be said. I can relate to that young lady, and I felt for her.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be hated. I know what it's like to be a black woman and hated because of my color.
Yeah.
What makes Miller's defense so powerful is that she isn't speaking from speculation, she's speaking from direct experience. After coaching Clark in the 2024 WNBA All-Star Game, Miller had a front-row seat to see her game up close, beyond just the highlight reels. And what she discovered even surprised her.
I can't imagine this young lady, I don't want to use hate, but despised.
Mm-hmm.
And people just having, she brought some on herself a little bit because she's cocky for a good reason.
Mm-hmm. Confident.
And I love that about her. But to watch the dynamics and the media, they had their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pleased and proud to see the narrative wasn't the truth.
I was pleased and proud to see the narrative wasn't the truth, Miller revealed, instantly cutting through months of media spin with a single sentence. But she didn't stop there. She went even deeper, offering rare insight into what truly makes Clark special.
Watching her pass, and I didn't know how talented she was and how well she sees the game in a 3D version, thinker. Defensively, a lot better than I thought and gave her credit for. So watching her and just spending a little time. And one thing, guys, that I've learned is to step back and let these kids be themselves.
Beyond Miller's technical breakdown of Clark's skills was something even more meaningful, a genuine emotional bond formed during some of Clark's toughest moments. When the Fever finally secured their first win of the 2024 season, Miller didn't just congratulate Clark. She gave her something almost no one else had, ***, unwavering support, ***, when she needed it most.
She was getting hit with everything left and right, and I just said, I hugged her, I said, I'm so proud of you. I go, savor this, use this as a formula. I said, but keep being you. I said, no matter what, keep being you.
That embrace between Miller and Clark after Indiana's first win wasn't just a routine moment between two basketball figures, it was a powerful sign of how isolated Clark had felt amid the relentless criticism. Miller recalled the raw emotion of that interaction, ***, I gave her the biggest hug that I could. When she saw me, she was like, oh man, finally, somebody who's on my side. She was getting hit with everything left and right. ***. Clip 15. In that vulnerable moment, Miller didn't just offer empty words, she gave Clark the kind of wisdom that only comes from someone who's been through it before. ***, I'm so proud of you. Savor this. Use this as a formula. But no matter what, keep being you. Keep being you. ***, these weren't just words of encouragement. They were a lifeline to a rookie struggling under the weight of expectations and non-stop scrutiny.
Heavy as a crown that she's wearing right now.
Right.
And it wasn't something that she self-anointed herself. It's something that's been placed on her head. And I hope people understand that. But it's everything that she's dealing